Hey everybody, this is Captain X24 bringing you guys another episode of the Fire Emblem Awakening walkthrough. Alright, so in the last part, we got Church, we defeated some guys at the docks, and now, let's get going. We gotta meet Validar over in Plegia. It's kind of a peculiar cutscene, but nonetheless, it'll make more sense later on. Greetings, Prince Crom. Plegia welcomes you. Averza.
What can I say?
What can I say? It seems fate has designs for me yet.
What?
You serve the new king then? This Validar? I do.
Really?
They say he worships Grima.
Why, yes.
Why yes, of course he is Grimleal. We are both believers. My liege often says it was his faith that got him through after Gangrel's passing. It was a difficult time, but he kept order where there might have been chaos. We had meant to arrange an official visit to Ilistal, but, here's my lord now.
What have we here?
An honor to finally meet you, sire. I am Validar, King Regnant of Plegia. The honor is mine, good king. Is it possible we've met somewhere before? Gods, it can't be. Oh ho, I'm quite certain I would remember any encounter with Elysian royalty. Captain.
Yeah.
I know. He looks just like the assassin that came after Emeren. And you must be Sir Captain.
Huh?
You know of me, sire? The whole world knows of Elysi's master tactician. And indeed, I see the sparkle of wisdom in your eyes.
Listen.
But we killed him, Captain. I know, but the resemblance, it's uncanny.
Right.
How could he possibly? My, the negotiations haven't even begun and already so much whispering. My apologies, King Validar. We meant no disrespect.
Crom?
Crom, what shall we do?
Right.
Nothing for now, but stay close and be ready for anything.
Now
Then let us get to it. Plegia can offer no soldiers, but will provide 800 warships and 200 transports. In addition, we would be pleased to fully fund the campaign against Valm.
What?
That is surprisingly generous of you. Thank you, my lord. We could not ask for more, quite literally. You offer most all your assets. I would give troops as well, but our army remains in shambles from the last war. I trust the golden ships will suffice as a sign of our commitment to the cause.
Thank you.
Of course it will. Thank you, King Validar. The honor is ours, my prince. I look forward to building a strong bond between our two nations. As do I. Then, if there's nothing else, my men and I must hurry back to Port Ferox.
Really now?
Oh, so soon? But I have one more introduction to make. Yes, and who would that be? A Hierophant, the highest of his order in all of Plegia. So, you lead the people in worship? We were just discussing religion earlier.
Huh?
I'm sorry, have I said something to offend you? The heart still sleeps, but the blood flows through it, and the blood is strong. Huh? Beg pardon, were you talking to me?
Explain.
Good Hierophant, I would ask that you lower your cowl. In Ilias, it is a courtesy expected of one in the presence of royalty.
Yes.
You are a long way from Elise, sir, but very well. Is that better? What? By the gods. What manner of sorcery? He looks just like me.
Yes.
My name is Captain. Oh, and that was your name as well, wasn't it? What a strange coincidence.
Now then.
Why, that is rather curious now that you mention it. What are the odds? In any case, I believe we are finished here. We will let you be on your Hold on just one moment. My lord?
Listen.
What is the meaning of this? Why do your Hierophant and Captain... I'm afraid we have no time for such trivial matters now, your highness. We have aid preparations to attend to, and you have a long, hard journey ahead. Oh, and do be careful on your way back to Port Ferox. This time of the year, the high roads of Plegia can be quite treacherous. You know, that's not sketchy enough to say. Like, oh yeah, you be safe. Probably gonna get attacked. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Huh? Heed my call.
Why do you close your heart to him, Captain? Validar? Have you truly forgotten? You were calling me. Ah, my head. Get out of my mind. Such arrogance. You dare take such a tone. With your own father?
What?
My what? You are of my flesh, but of sacred blood. You are to serve a glorious purpose. Search deep in your heart. You already know it is your destiny. No. Get out. Why do you resist us, Captain? Your rightful place is at my side. Not wasting your time with these doomed servants of Naga. Give yourself to Grima. Let me join your strength to the fell dragon.
Hey. What?
This is kind of a weird part of the plot that doesn't seem to make sense for a little while. But it all gets explained near the end, trust me on that. For now, we just have to take that at face value, that we're Validar's son.
No. Right.
Anyways, yada yada yada. Cutscene's wrapping up. I think that's gonna be about it. Yeah. I'm gonna get attacked or whatever, because, you know, of course. Risen have just suddenly appeared. Anyways, so this map might be the first one, and a lot of them soon are going to be like this. It's a command or defeat commander map. So really, all we have to do, there are a lot of units around here. Some of them will give us nice items. I saw one guy drops a silver axe. And more units will spawn. Oh, this guy gives us a longbow. Yeah, more units will keep spawning from these forts. But, you know, once you defeat the commander, you're done. So, that is a very legitimate strategy, especially if you're trying to get through things quickly. You know, just go kill him. And that's it. I have an idea. And this is something you can do on a lot of chapters. I'm going to see if I can get it to work. Select units. I guess I can bring along a lot of the crew. Sumiya will be good to bring. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, I know Sumiya's low level, but I'm going to use a Master Seal on her already. Normally I'd wait with something like this. But having Sumiya be a dark flyer, like early on, can be really, really, really good. And you'll totally see what I mean if we get her to level 15. She gets an unbelievably good ability. It's called Gale Force. And basically what it does is, if she defeats a unit in her turn, she can have one more turn. It only works once per turn, but like effectively it's like having 2 turns. If I pair her with Crom, Crom will just go and kill everything. So, yeah, that's that. And, okay, she got ability to use spells. Let's give her wind. Crappy old wind. Oh well. Right, so let's see. Select units. Don't know if it's gonna be worthwhile to bring a lot of these guys. Especially since, you know, I can't afford to bring some of these guys. I'll just toss aside Virion for now. Olivia will be good to have. And then I need to squeeze in Sumiya somehow. Oh, I want to bring in Tharja too. Let's get rid of Gregor and Lanku. They're pretty high level, so Sumiya and Tharja. Is that an even amount of guys? Because I feel like it might be. Can it? Okay, there we go. Nicely arranged. Yeah, I feel like someone's getting left out. Not like it's gonna matter too much. Whatever. Because I will get a new character here. I know it's like already super long into the video, but anyway, let's save for good measure and fight. Actually, wait, no. A few things I need to manage. Let's see. Who has this rescue? Do I have another one I can give Anna? Oh, wow. I have a bunch of rescues. Alright. Trade for the scrappy concoction then. And I think that might be all good. I don't know if I should try and bring in Maribel as well. Because she does have a rescue. But I feel like it might be unnecessary. And view map, it's going to be important to have Sumiya like out here. Anna like out here. I think that should put me in good shape. Actually, probably more important, Anna out there. I don't know if I can fly up cliffs, but I think I can. So, let's see. Now that should be safe for good measure. Wait. And here we get some new character, Henry. He's surrounded by all these crows. He's a bit of a peculiar character, and he's gonna make these really awkward jokes, because now is not the time for jokes. But,
What?
anyway, he's gonna join us. He's a dark mage, and I like to pair him with Tharja, generally. Because, I don't know, I think that's fitting. Anyway, basically what he's gonna tell us is that we're trapped by the Risen. And, alright, there we go. But what we can try and do, pair Chrom and Sumiya together here. And then, let's move Anna as far forward as possible. And then we can go Frederick Sully. And meanwhile, up here, switch over to the Javelin with Chrom.
Stay strong. My turn. I've got a joint trick.
Crit now would be like incredible, but that's not happening. Anna's gonna be kind of unsafe. I could try and use Maribel, like if I redid this, I could try and use Maribel to re-rescue her. But for now, I think I'm gonna keep the squad in the safe zone. Let's go Donald Olivia. Let's go Henry Tharja. Let's go Panvake. Oh, that's who got left out, Kellum. Oh well. Let's see how things end. And he attacks us first. And chapter's over. Not even joking. I actually just really hate this chapter. So that's how we're doing it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is a bonus clip. No. There are other chapters where I figured out how to do the same thing, but again, I hate this one. So, we're done. One turn. Hope you liked the video.
Right. Chrom.
Mostly cutscenes.
Father, no. Seize the chance.
That good old 0 damage killing edge.
Father.
Huh?
And another really lengthy cutscene. This is like Cutscene Fest 2013. But Lucina calls Chrom father. The plot, you know, it's not super hard to guess this. But, Marth, I might have called her Lucina already. Well, her name's Lucina, but she traveled back in time
No.
to try and change this past.
Good.
Yes.
That's the brand of the egg salt. Lucina. You deserved better from me than one sword in a world of troubles. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Good. No. Crom. Huh? Hey. Listen.
Yes. Huh?
Listen to me.
What? Right.
Listen.
Huh? It's all right. What? Yes. I believe the woman you want is me. We can't let these things win. Now grab a sword and fight!
Huh?
Right. Yes.
So basically, this cutscene is explaining, like, what's going on. Obviously, Lucina's from the future, but that's because Grima gets resurrected. And,
Right.
you know, as we can infer, Validar is trying to do it. And somehow or another, we, the Avatar unit, are connected to it. Somehow. So, you know, Lucina came back in time to try and stop Grima from being resurrected. And, well, that's gonna be our goal.
Yes.
And then more sentiment and whatnot. I'm gonna try not to be cynical to not ruin the moment.
No. Mother. Mother.
I don't remember if it's ever explained what happens to Lucina's mother in the future timeline. But, what the story goes is that Crom gets murdered by someone. Anyway, there's like a bajillion more support conversations we can do. Well, actually just two. But, you know, they're between Lucina and Crom and Sumia. Also, you'll notice we got a paralogue chapter that we can't really reach yet, and another one somewhere. One of these... No, actually, hold on. I don't know which one is which, but one of them is for Sumiya and one of them is for Pan. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but there is, like, the rest of the paralogs with a few exceptions. One we get regardless, and then, I wonder if I can open this up on the top screen. No, I won't show it. And then one, or not one, like 5 or 6 are DLC, sort of. They're not paid DLC, they're free, but they just get released periodically. And I think the first 2 or even 3 are out already. So I'll do those eventually. But basically I have a little chart in my notes of all the female characters plus the avatar unit that can have children. And in the paralogs that we get, the majority of the paralogs, there's like I think 11 or something, maybe 12. You can get the child units of from those marriages. It's always determined by the female, with the exception of the avatar unit if you're a male. And Crom will always have Lucina, plus whoever he married will have that child as well. So Sumiya, I don't remember who it is, but that's going to be one of them recruiting that child, and then Pan and, in this case, Vake have their own son, so we can recruit him at some point. I don't know when I'll be doing this, if I'll keep going like one and the other, you know, alternating between chapters and paralogs. I might, but, you know, we'll see. In the meantime, I think that's about it for what I have to say now. I know a lot more chapters we can end up beating by just defeating the commander, but I'm gonna probably not use rescue shenanigans on all of them, because that's a nice way to get under-leveled. Anyway, though, you know, this video is dragged on a bit, so if you liked it, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends, check out my other ones, and I'll see you guys next time.